Salute. How y'all doing? My name is Derek Williams. Salute to Dr. Anthony Balduzzi of the Fit Father Project. The Fit Father Project is an online site to help men over 40 become their best selves. And every day I live, I try to be just that. I try to be my best self. But while I'm online, I'm just one boy in the comment section on YouTube. I saw a video, actually I saw two video parodies yesterday. Um, they say that imitation is the greatest form of flattery. And so I guess I have to say that I'm flattered. It takes little work to actually mimic a person's mannerisms and their swag, if you will. In this case, this guy couldn't get my accent down, so he loses points for that. So negative energy, you are fined 1 credit in violation of the mimicking statute. This some dude named Negative Energy. That's what I'm going to call him. Cause nothing positive about him at all. Just another idiot on YouTube. Some old dirty, dingy, great looking boy. Ain't gonna amount to nothing. It just was a waste of an orgasm, in my opinion. Dude could have saved that and saved us the trouble for seeing it. I also saw a parody on yesterday where basically you had this woman basically having a ghetto seance. All she needed was maybe a Ouija board or something, but she basically was trying to roast my man Wax Dog. She actually had me laughing, but I think the candles in a dirty bathroom was a bit much. Um, it just goes to show you that again, your content moves people. It affects people. Or in my case, I've just spent my whole life. I've always had this thing to trigger people. I don't know what that's about, but I embrace it. That's who I am. That's just Derek for you. But it just goes to show you again that imitation is the greatest form of flattery, because I would not be reciprocating a parody for this guy. He's beneath me. He actually has tried to jump in my comment section. I just simply blocked him because he's a nobody. He's less than nothing. But the title of this presentation is called a news grab bag. Pardon me. Real quick, I wanted to do my housekeeping. I picked up one new subscriber, and that subscriber's name is LC Smith. So thank you, sir, for subscribing. And I want to thank Tyler Guyton once again. It's always the skeptics and atheists and agnostics amongst us that are some of the most balanced and actually some of the most sympathetic people you're going to run into. Who would have thought? Real quick on the financial side, this is a 1 ounce silver round that I acquired. It's more than this, trust me. I'm just showing you the one. But this is 1 ounce of pure silver. Silver is currently trading at around $20 an ounce. Gold is trading at almost $1,300 an ounce. I'm playing with both of them because I believe what many financial analysts are saying, that we are going to have some type of economic calamity very soon. If you don't know what a bank holiday is, you might want to look into it. But I just can basically tell you that when a bank calls for what's called a bank holiday, all the banks are closed. You can't get your money. Not good. And this is where civil unrest and things like that could actually pop off. So lots of love. If you did your research and your due diligence like you told me you did, I know you gonna own the job too. But you see, I beat you to it. It's more than this, actually. I'm just showing you this here. I really don't deal with too much celebrity gossip. I don't even call it celebrity gossip if it's a matter of public record. But I'm just going to touch on a few items, and then I'm going to go and let y'all go because I know your time is valuable. Because I never actually spoke on this topic. And, in this trending universe we got now, here in 10 seconds, gone in 10 seconds. But I wanted to talk about Timbaland and his admission that he was in love with Aaliyah. Okay. Timbaland said that he was actually in love with Aaliyah. I think she was 16 and he was 22. And you have to be careful of what you say online and what you post. all of us are guilty of saying and doing stuff we don't mean and all of that. But in his case, being that we in such a this Me Too pedophile molestation type of environment, now you got to watch that. But he essentially said that he was wrestling with himself and he didn't know what to do. So he did find a solution for it. He married a woman that resembled Aaliyah. So you judge. Every time I'm not married, I was proposed to one time, believe it or not, way back in 1987. Couldn't do it. I'm 20 years old. I'm trying to hit these streets. Give me a girl every day, all day. I wasn't trying to get no married, but she was. And salute to Missy Lisa. She knows who she is. So if you see this girl, you're going to get a kick out of this. But I turned her down. I wasn't trying to get married. But I just noticed over the years that it seems to me, and y'all can put it in the comment section, Derek, you don't know what you're talking about since you ain't been married. But I noticed that people who have marital problems and you talk to them together, they or by themselves, they always say, my wife this, my wife that, my husband this, my husband that, smooches this, that, and the third. Well, Pastor John Gray, he's a big dude. This is him. He admitted to cheating on his wife. Now, this is a relationship expert. He be on the OWN network and stuff like that, and I just be laughing, because they always talk about my wife and all this other stuff, just like how them folks in Tennessee, them Neelys, they broke up, and it was always my wife, my husband, and when they talk like that to me, they got problems. They put on the front for the world. Well, anyway, he went on to say that it was the devil that caused him to go out on his wife. No, the devil actually was in reference to the woman in which he had his affair with. But the problem with that is, if she's the devil, what does that make him? Where was his strength? Wasn't he supposed to feed on the body of Christ in a situation like that? I always find it funny when these Christians fall, or any of these believers, as a matter of fact, any of these believers fall short. We human. But the thing is, once you put your religion out there for the world to see, or you got this big title, people gonna check you on it the minute you mess up. So if you know you ain't gonna be able to walk right, because we human. But it just was I just thought it was funny. All right. Nas claimed Jay-Z knew about R. Kelly's activities in a recently surfaced Wendy Williams interview, and he went on to say, "That's not my style," he said to Wendy Williams. "I could have shown the R. Kelly video that everyone's talking about and made fun of it and show pictures of Jay-Z hanging out. You can't tell me Jay didn't see 14-year-old girls coming into the studio and sit on R. Kelly's lap. You gonna tell me he didn't see no 14-year-old girl come into the vicinity?" I don't know. Now you got to remember, this interview was conducted in 2002. This is around the time of the Ether takeover Jay-Z Nas thing. Now myself, you know who I stand with. It's that Ether that's to make your soul burn slow. So you know who I run with. And I never liked Joe Camel. Never did. Never will. But Jay-Z and R. Kelly also did around this time. They dropped a double album called Best of Both Worlds. And it was a flop. Apparently R. Kelly would run out on Jay-Z or something thereabout. But the tour was all messed up because one of these boys was full of themselves. But Nas is a certain here that Jay-Z knew what this boy was doing. But this is my thing. That was 16 years ago. Where was your moral compass then? The moral compass was the dollar sign, and that's what made people shut up. But now we in this this environment. Now everybody coming out the woodworks. So you judge. And my last point here is profit over patience, money, medicine, and the Guatemala experiment. Now we all know about the Tuskegee experiment where black sharecroppers were injected with the syphilis virus, and this went on from like 1933 to 1938. So we talking 40 years, and they never gave these people a cure or anything like that. Well, in the Central American nation of Guatemala, they also did a experiment with syphilis, and some of those patients that they did experiments on, they were as young as 10 years old. So it just goes to show you how diabolical and how dirty the medical establishment is, and big pharma generally. All right. So these are just a few things I just wanted to run off. I mostly gave you celebrity gossip, and I gave you a little bit of medical news there. So again, I want all y'all to take care of yourself. Negative energy, I don't have nothing else to say to you. Like I said, you less than dirt to me, boy. So all y'all take care. Greenville, Mississippi till I die.